Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo Kachu to you while I put myself in timeout, also impatiently trying to escape the fate that has befallen me because they want me to go do something. So I'm just gonna stand here stubbornly at the at the door and be like, come on, open the door. And it's just gonna be like The Shining. It's just gonna be blood. They're like, okay, I'm into that shit. Joke's on you. I'm actually gonna do some reading. I don't know if I was supposed to mess with my talents or have any points. When I was messing with my, when I was trying to fix the loudness of the or softness of the talking, they were like, "Hey, talents are a thing," and I didn't record that. And basically, it said like, "Well, you need these, blah blah blah." You put points in them, or but they also, the more you use them, the more, like, every time you use them, you get closer to leveling them up. Which I was like, okay, I should have. I didn't want to record it because I needed to fix the thing, and I was like, I'm not couldn't just no, just let me fix the thing. Um, so rhetorician. I don't. When do I need rhetoric? Is that just like, I forget what rhetoric is. I know it's like a rhetorical question. Is like it's like it's a question. It's probably, I guess, like making speeches. It's using your words to your mouth to make the word sounds that aren't necessarily for persuasive. I guess, I don't know. No, I think that's persuasion. Why did you just say persuasion? Okay, these are my abilities. I have one. I got discipline. I guess. I don't. Feed from a rat? What the hell, dude? Like, that. I mean, I guess it's better than not being it's nice to have the option, but like that's very not Toreador of you. It's very not cash money. Not Pocker's champ. Toreador would be. The things have gotten pretty bad if a Toreador. Not as bad as like a Ventrue or something, but it'd just be like, I really need this. Yeah. Feed on prey. Killing it. Beastly hunt. Like, it's like feed from a rat. Oh, these are things that okay, so I would have. Oh, so it's not like I get the ability. So I don't even have any points. Okay, so these are just things that you do, and then as a result, you make the choice, you do the thing, you get, it goes up. Gotcha. Cool. Aesthetic. Or aesthetic? Aesthetic? Yes, aesthetic. Complete a quest without having hunted any prey. Huh. So depriving. That's kind of. I mean, it's okay. Presence. Discipline increases its effectiveness. And then your hunger is how you. Okay, cool. It's just weird that it's like. It's not like a point. You got a whole bunch of them, and it's like you don't just use one, you use like 3. I don't know. Right. I got a chance of increased success rate in a tie. Dance, puppets, dance. That's psychology. And this one's persuasion. Okay, so that's persuasion. Intimidation. You're saying, why, I oughta, one of these days, pow, zang, right in the kisser. Straight to the moon, Alice. I think it's something like that. Right in the kisser. Okay, it's just funny. Right in the kisser. Okay, what the fuck? It's like, what a weird way to make a joke about domestic violence. What the fuck? I'm sorry, it's just such a weird. What the hell? I thought about it before, it just seems like, wow, you guys were on a whole different thing there. Okay, cool. I guess just rhetoric is its own thing. Maybe it's, I don't know. Normally I'm dictionary boy, but I don't remember what rhetoric. Like, maybe it would be reading and stuff. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter because I don't have any ability to do anything. Anyway, I just wanted to actually I just want to look through a few of these, and I'll kind of do them as I need to. I don't feel like I... Do I need to look at clans? Oh, okay, no, it's just a thing. Okay, no, I guess clan. A clan. According to kindred mythology, Cain sired 3 childer, who in turn sired child themselves. This third generation came into being before the Great Flood, and some say it was their sins that called it all down. The survivors, known as antediluvians, became the progenitors of the modern clans. That's how we're doing. It's a quick summary. Let's not get into the deep iceberg shit. Each antediluvian's blood endures in their descendants, feeding them the common powers, weaknesses, and perhaps even the behaviors and belief of the kindred who belong to the clan that they begat. That's pretty common. Like most of the time, not always, but most of the time, not just perhaps. Tonight there are 13 district. Tonight there are just tonight, one night only. Sunday. What the fuck? There are 13 distinct clans, along with innumerable minor bloodlines, as well as the Caitiff and Thin Bloods, who prouder and more powerful lineages reject. Yeah, you guys are pretty racist against the Thin Bloods and Caitiff, and it's not really good for you that they exist, but it's also like prophecies and stuff. Okay, so let's look at Toreador, which I am. The Clan of the Rose. Divas! Cursed by their unbridled sensuality. That's such a Toreador thing to say. It's like Loki being like, I am burdened by great and glorious purpose. It's like, I'm cursed by my unbridled sensuality. The divas are obsessed by aesthetic perfection. A fashion model overdosing on a bad man. Okay, wow, okay. We're gonna go there. That turned quickly. A video of a perfectly what the just this is okay. Not Disney friendly. The day size of a child is seen too much. Raise your hand. Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead. You know. Or the reflection of the moon in a pool of blood. I'm trying to think of like how viscous blood is real viscous. It would have to be a decent amount of blood, and it would have to be quite fresh. You really would want it to be like. I mean, it'd have to be a lot of blood, and you definitely need like a good dip, a little depression there for the blood to settle in. You have to like get the right angle on like a full moon night. You know, it's just not highly reflective surface. But sure, go ahead in poetry or whatever. These are the kinds of things that make a Toreador lose themselves. Wow, you went with a real dark interpretation, but okay. That's not normally it, but there is that, yes. But that's like, I don't know, this is about Toreador shit right there. I don't know about all that. They say the first diva finally died in front of their looking glass, unable to tear their gaze away from the image of their face, touched by the reflected dawn. I do believe that is what it's said, and it's just like, it's one of those things like, okay, you have fun, emo kids. It's like, you need help. Should I call for help? Like. But to dismiss the Toreador as wanton perverts or shallow artists is the last mistake a kindred will ever make. Yeah, because they bite hard. Beauty is power. Can be. And love can make anyone do just about anything. Yeah. Hubba. Right in the kisser. And that is the promise of the Toreador. Not a threat, promise. Not a threat, just a promise. It's that Toreador guarantee. They can make even the dead feel something raw, something real. That's a good way. That's a good line right there. That's the good line right there. That's how you fucking punt. That's the bow right in the kisser. God, please stop. Clan Toreador has ever preached selectiveness in its rituals of the embrace. Can we move the thing, please? I click it. There we go. It does it. Mother... Dude. This shouldn't be this hard. There, okay. We got it. We figured it out! You don't need to call IT, it's good. Clan... In its rituals of the embrace. The clan elders stress time and again. Not time and time again, but time and again. Okay. That the clan requires pioneers among the arts of every kind of avant-garde. The clan is at its strongest when comprised of the freshest thinkers and those who desire experimentation and aesthetic discovery. For this reason, many toreadors emerge from the ranks of accomplished artists, both new and faded. But not all artists need wield a brush. To the toreador, art encompasses all forms of entertainment and stimulation. The clan courts the greatest actors, singers, writers, dancers, and even sex workers. Giggity, giggity, kill. If the degenerates believe such mortals will offer something new to their clan. We don't discriminate. Don't hate the player. Just hate the game. Somebody out there just being upgrade. 2 Ds for a double dose of the pimping. Alright. Despite... for degenerate. Despite the custom of embracing only the best, the toreador's fixation on beauty and innocence has caused many a diva to make a fledgling in haste. Yep. Many a moonlit night, new clan members have emerged a shallow hedonist, one-hit wonders, or just a stunning body with nothing else to offer. The greatest mistakes are erased and forgotten. We'll just record over that tape, don't worry about it. Still, the clan is diverse, and its members, considering the ensemble as a kaleidoscope of talent and beauty. That is weird that I have seen the word kaleidoscope. I wrote it down, but I also see it in like the last hour, twice in an hour. That's weird. It's like if I had a nickel for every time that happened in an hour, I would only have 2 nickels, but it's so weird that, yeah, like, unrelated things. When was the last time you heard the word kaleidoscope? All right, thank you very much. Have a nickel. No nickel for you. I named him Philip. All right. And then we're gonna look at Malkavian because that's kind of my guys. I don't think I get to play one, but this is for me. This is for me. You don't have to. This is for me. The Clan of the Moon, children of Malkov, lunatics. Psychologists would diagnose the children of Malkov with schizophrenia, depression, obsessive-compulsive disorder, or post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh, those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those up, buddy. There's like, woo! We got a whole deck of cards, buddy. Sometimes all at once. Yes, you're not wrong. You're massively undercutting it, but yes. In reality, they all have these things and none, like the wise madman poetry. Their derangement stems from seeing too much of the world at once, from understanding too deeply and feeling emotions that are too strong to bear. They self-medicate with blood, but it's just a temporary solution. I mean, also, you kind of need it to eat, but it does feel real good. Like them blood taters. I don't know. It has long been the misconception that few kindred families are as disparate as the Clan of the Moon. Other clans see them and reason they are each mad, so why should their respective origins matter? To the Malkavians, origins matter a great deal. Though sires may pick childhood from all walks of life, age, groups, ethnicities, and gender, every mortal selected for the embrace possesses something only visible to a Malkavian. Once again, like them taters. One of the gifts of the Malkavians look for in a mortal is what they call second sight. If a person interprets dreams, can perceive spirits, or unerringly predicts future events, the Malkavians take notice. Check, check, And check. I wouldn't say unerringly, but I got a good ratio. I don't like it. I don't. There's a lot of things I don't like. Anyway, uh, such a person, such a person acts as a beacon, calling out to every member of the clan that sees them. It's just like always has been. Like you never had a chance, but the game is right from the start. Like we can see you in the dark. Like that's not very. That's not very sporting. It's like one of us, one of us. Moving on. All right. Another gift revered by the Malkavians is that of insight, a high level of empathy, fine-tuned knowledge of complex subject matter, or just an obsessive drive to pursue the answers to philosophical questions each appeal to the clan. As insight is often tied to profession, the clan benefits from a range of academics and doctors, especially therapists and psychologists, because they are the craziest. Waka waka! Sad clowns, aren't we all? Victims, aren't we all? But yeah, check, and check, whatever. Finally, the Clan of the Moon are fascinated by the broken. Big old double check there, buddy. Individuals who have been changed by traumatic experiences. Or who were simply more slightly detached from themselves and the rest of society. To the Malkavians, they are but one gentle push away from having this access to altogether different plane of reality. Rather than treating them as burdens, the clan sees them as having great potential. Okay, you guys need to stick it the fuck out of my fucking diary. That's fine, it's all good. We're all part of the same madness network. It's all good. I can't keep you out. All Malkavians suffer mental illness following the embrace. Sometimes accentuating an existing condition, other times adding a new dimension to their instability. As if their thoughts and actions were based on otherworldly logic, there seems to be no knowing when their condition will manifest destructively, or when it will offer important perspectives where such were previously lacking. As a rule, no other kindred feels completely comfortable around a known Malkavian, often viewing them as unpredictable maniacs whose flashes of insight are rarely worth the bits of insanity. Real talk, their flash of insight could be like, oh hey, I just realized I had a flashlight pointed at all the things that you don't want everyone else in the room to know. It's like, play me off, Johnny. Like, some Malkavians claim that there is a common factor to the madness, that they are all psychically linked through a communal wavelength, like I was saying, a shared consciousness of sorts. Those who are aware of its existence refer to it as the cobweb, or more recently, the madness network. Brah, I got that Wi-Fi. Hey, got that weird fi. Psycho-fi. Alright, well, I'm gonna look at the world. Wait. Just the world of darkness and see. Anything else seem like it's important right this moment? I feel like hunger is important because we're talking about that. That's part of the thing. And also, I do need to know what the Hartford Chantry is. Hunger. Part appetite, part lust, and part addiction. Hunger gives voice to the blood in the claws of the beast. I don't know why I said that like a bad Batman. I don't know. I don't know. It calls the vampires constantly, whispering and screaming of the needs, urges, and desires. Every vampire awakens to the hunger and must kill to completely silence it. That is not true. They don't have to kill. They just have to drink. Some choose to kill. Not all. It's not really a great idea to just be like, trade the bodies. I'm making a lot of steps and stairs out of these. Just leading back to me. No, that's not great. The kindred pay for their immortality and their powers in hunger, and the bill is always coming due. That is, I guess. Hey, when you have an addiction, it's a responsibility. Okay. The masquerade also kind of important, just just in general. Probably, well, it's kind of longer than I wanted it to be. The Great Conspiracy, hiding the existence of vampires from mortals. Designed to protect vampires from destruction at the hand of mankind, the masquerade was adopted after the medieval Inquisition claimed many kindred unlives. Yeah. Woo! No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Um, this is the only Camarilla tradition universally respected, but also the one that is broken most often. A sloppy feeding with a witness, a vulgar display of undead might, a confession to a beloved mortal. These things happen, but kindred are expected to clean up after themselves, or there will be hell to pay. The crime word cold, snitches get stitches, doesn't even begin to describe how seriously both the Camarilla and anarchs take the masquerade. In the age of social media, clickbait, and fake news, a masquerade breach is easily overlooked by the masses, but any transgression can end up with black op teams kicking in a haven door. Only the craziest... Don't look at me. I didn't say... What? Somebody's throwing things. Of canine superiority fanatics dream of an age where they can rule openly. Oh yeah, no, I'm not like that. Even I don't want to fight the IRS. What am I? I might be crazy, but I'm taking on the IRS. Punch a Nazi. Where were? Oh yeah, it's like, and the rest have faced reality. The undead fare better as parasitic powers behind the throne than as great predators or infernal lords of human dominions. You tell that to the fucking Zemish or CMC or however you want to pronounce it. They don't play that game. They're like, I made a mountain out of people. Like, what? That's like some like film cow shit. It's like Charlie's like, I don't like this place. Carl, what? Did you finish your meat dragon? Maybe. It's horrifying. Thank you. All right. But I do need to know what the chantry, the Hartford chantry is. While New England certainly isn't lacking in its vampire strongholds, the Hartford Chantry is the most famous Tremere haven. Yeah, it was Tremere, okay. A direct war, Hartford has held its own for several centuries, during which it was subject to infighting, enemy attacks, and turf wars. What are you guys, like, Crips and the Bloods? Because that doesn't make sense. You just be Bloods and the Bloods. Because the thaumaturgy? Yeah? Right? Huh? No? No, but I'm Tisk? Alright. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Alright. It's like somewhere the drummer just just like his hands explode or he just starts bleeding from his face, so that didn't happen. Its influence, which fluctuated over the years, greatly increased under the reign of John Rice, whatever. Reese's Faces. E.T. Phonome, who led the domain until 2014. His successor, Deneb Osborne, seems intent on maintaining the same momentum in years to come, as demonstrated by the recent I don't know enough French. I don't. Al dente? Pasta? Huh? Yeah? Okay, between Hartford and Boston. Oh, so it's not even in Boston. Again, don't geography. Anything else I need? Okay, I don't know what these other things are, but I actually know what most of these are. Some of them I don't, but for the most, I don't really need it, so I don't care. Not at the moment, anyway. I just needed to, there. I'm gonna end this and then start again, because this is all just, it's just the Reading Rainbow Hour. Yay. You have not blinked. I'll be back.